stage by stage.
Yeah, that was nice, Christine. You're seeing that they are really ready to go this season.
That's right. I'm looking forward to see how they perform during the 90 minutes. I see that they had 6 weeks of practicing, so I hope the skills really do shine through today. Now we have a feature from Kingston Technical.
It has been.
We're always aiming to do our best.
Get it! Get it! Get it!
The Kingston Technical, they look like they have it ready for the season and for the game today. Now we'll be looking at the results and fixtures today.
Oh, break here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then Christine will go to the break. So, Christine, you can say what you just said.
Right.
Then Gerard will say something, and then you throw to the break.
Okay.
Awesome. Got it.
All right. Continue again. Last 5, 4, 2, 1, and
The Kingston Technical, they look pretty ready for the game today and for the entire season. Gerard?
Yeah, I wonder if they are really, counting on their key players, to just make a big impact in this game. Of course, they will be depending a lot on some of their new players, as mentioned in the feature. So let's see how that plays out.
I guess we just have to wait and see. Now let's take a short break and then we'll be back with more action live.
We have all the action on SportsMax 2, and in the SportsMax app. The CONMEBOL South America, the World Cup qualifiers coming up on Tuesday, November 16. Let's take a look at the matches on for that evening. We have Uruguay looking to bounce back from that 1-0 defeat to Argentina last night. They'll be coming up against Bolivia. That will be live Tuesday at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT. And Argentina coming up against Brazil. They'll be playing at home live from Argentina on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. ECT.
Thanks, Gerard. I'm looking forward to those matches on Tuesday. Welcome back to the ALL Schoolboy Football Championship. We'll now have the results and fixtures. For Group A, we have Charlie Smith against Kingston Technical at 12 p.m. and then St. George's College today we have Charlie Smith versus Kingston Technical at 12 p.m. and then later today St. George's College versus Kingston High at 3 p.m. and at another location.
That time shouldn't be 1 o'clock? Yeah, time should be 1 o'clock. All right.
Okay. Today we have Charlie Smith versus Kingston Technical at 1 p.m. and then later today St. George's College versus Kingston High at 3 p.m. At a different location, Bridgeport versus Eltham High at 12 p.m. Yesterday Jamaica College went up against Calabar High and they both drew all.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, no problem. Alright, no problem. Okay. Alright.
Hey, you can give me a little bit more, please. And then we go live.
Like we're here, Easter schoolboy football action getting underway yesterday, and we're back here for another day at the Ashnaim Stadium in St. Andrew, Jamaica. Money Cup on the cards. You see first up Charlie Smith taking on Kingston Technical. Let's take a quick look at the weather. Bright blue skies here, cloud coverage not so much, but the temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. Very hot out here, and they'll be hoping that it stays this way for some good football. Good afternoon and welcome to the Ashnaim Stadium once again. My name is Gerard Morrisili and with me is Christine Charles.
Hi Gerard, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great. How are you feeling?
I'm doing well. It's great to be here on day 2 for the first round of Schoolboy Football Championship. Yesterday was pretty good. The boys, they showed perseverance and determination, and I'm looking forward to that on the field today as well.
Yeah, we had 2 good games yesterday, 5 goals in the first one and a draw, and we hope to see more of that today. Even if we do get those draws, we see intensity,
Right.
we see that perseverance from both teams. I mean, the goalkeepers, especially yesterday in the second game for JC and Calabar, they made a very, very good effort, and I hope to see both teams step out onto that field today and make the same amount of effort.
So do I. And here's a quick fun fact. In 1962, Kingston Technical, they almost made the title for Manning Cup. So let's see if this year they can do that and go for the goal.
Well, here's another fact for you actually. Charlie Smith will be playing under a new head coach after following the departure of Jerome Waite, their former coach. He's gone to San Diego now. But Charlie Smith's coach, Eugene Williams, is actually the 1988 captain for their schoolboy football team, and he's actually assisted by his former attacking teammate. So it's all about history here today.
Wow, so it's really anyone's game today, and I want the audience to go on Twitter and on YouTube to leave your opinions and your comments and use the hashtag SBF.
That's right. So we're going to look at Charlie Smith now in this digital team feature.
With just a little over 6 weeks of preparation under their belt, 3-time Manning Cup champion Charlie Smith has called upon some of their past stalwarts to lead their charge in the 2021 campaign. Former 1988 Manning Cup winning standout players Eugene Williams and Byron Earl are the new men now calling the shots following the departure of longtime coach Jerome Waite.
Knowing that we have actually 2 legend coaching us, it's a great feeling. It motivates us a lot, because coach always tell you, always talk about it, so it motivates us a lot to become them, the next team to win Manning Cup for Charlie Smith.
Having understudied Waite for decades, head coach Williams reassured that it will be the same consistent fighting brand of Charlie Smith football on show.
It's the same philosophy. I've been around Jerome from 1987. So if you add that at 34 years, Jerome has been part of us from them time, and I've been part of Jerome from that time. So it's the same philosophy.
With 7 players returning to the fold, Charlie Smith will be banking on several new players who have moved up from the youth teams.
We have a young bunch of kids, so it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be challenging. So basically, it's going to take time. It's a learning process, so it's going to take time with us.
After getting to the quarterfinal stage in 2019, Charlie Smith is confident they can progress once again. However, they are keen on taking it stage by stage.
Yeah, so that was Charlie Smith High School there. Christine, if you heard, they said they're coached by legends. So that really speaks of the respect they have for their 2 coaches now. And of course, they would have had that same amount of respect for Jerome Waite, who was their head coach. And I'm sure that they'll be waiting to get on the field and eager to play against Kingston Technical.
That's right. They look like they're ready for the 90 minutes ahead. I know with the 6 weeks of practice, I'm excited to see the skills and to see what they bring to the table today. Now we have a feature from Kingston Technical.
It has been over a decade since Kingston Technical High School advanced past the second round of the Issa Manning Cup, and many have questioned if the Hanover Street-based school will ever get back to the glory days in the 60s and 80s when they twice lifted the knockout title. For head coach Sean Charlton, a new squad could mean renewed vigor and success.
Knowing that I have a very young team, what we would call new to Manning Cup, my realistic expectation is that we're taking it step by step. We're taking it to see how best we can get ourselves out of first round competition, because we have near misses in the past 2 seasons, and this season we're trying to put our foot down to see how best we can use these young charges to take us past the second round.
We are like brothers, and we are continuing on that path because it's good to know that each other is looking out for one another, and we have a coaching staff that is loving, also shows each other love and care, and they are dealing with us like parents, like they are our parents when we are at the training field, and when we are at home, they are always trying to find out if we have everything is in place, or academics, if we are working on it. And as I said, loving, team is loving.
With a group consisting of several past winners of the Manning Cup, including defending champions Jamaica College, KT believes the challenge will bring the best out of the school.
On the streets you call it the group of death, and in World Cup you also have group of death. But for us at Kingston Technical, we see every group as group of life, because what we have to do is bring these young men to life so that Jamaica, and by extension other parts of the world, can see that good products can come out of Kingston Technical Titans team.
One thing the KT family is not short on this season is confidence, and their principal, Moulton Campbell, has already thrown out the gauntlet.
The cup is already here. The Manning Cup is pretty much here. The boys are just going to go through the exercise and bring it right back to 82 Hanover Street, because we're KT Stars and we're always aiming to do our best.
Yeah, that's right, KT there, Kingston Technical. And I don't know if you heard Christine, yeah, you did hear, but the captain, Jaheim Bryan, said that they're like brothers. And I hope that brotherhood we could see that today.
Definitely. I hope that that brotherly and family love is what they need to make them a little bit above the rest. So now we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with more live action.
lots of action on the home of champions SportsMax 2 and the SportsMax app. On November 16th, we continue with CONMEBOL South American World Cup qualifiers. Let's take a look and see which matches will be on. Yeah, Uruguay will be taking on Bolivia. They'll be hoping that they can get a win after that defeat to Argentina last night. That'll be at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT. And Argentina, they'll be at home to Brazil, against Brazil. That game will be at 6:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. ECT. Yeah, so let's take a look now at the Group A, how it has played out for the Manning Cup. So we have the fixtures up first. Of course, Charlie Smith will be taking on Kingston Tech here at 1 o'clock. And then right after this game, remember this is the first of a doubleheader, St. George's College will be taking on Kingston High at 3 p.m. And over at another location, Bridgeport will be taking on Eltham High. And yesterday, our only result so far of this group, Jamaica College joined 0-0 with Calabar. Let's take a look at the point standings now. Calabar there on top, tied with Jamaica College on 1 point after that draw. Bridgeport, Charlie Smith and Kingston High yet to play games. They round out the top 5.
Now let's get to know Charlie Smith a little bit better. They were founded in 1975 and they proudly wear the colors brown and yellow. The population is 720 students and they currently hold 3 Manning Cup titles. Their motto is effort, the key to success.
Yeah, so I spoke to the coach earlier from Charlie Smith and this is what he had to say. Coach Williams, this is your first season as head coach. How are you feeling coming into it?
Nervous.
Yeah, you would have stepped up from assistant coach. What skills have you learned in that position can you apply here in your new position? You stepped up from assistant coach to head coach. What skills would you have learned in that role that you're going to apply to this new role?
Well, most of the time, even when I was assistant, most of the time Jerome wasn't around. So I have to always play that role.
Now, being captain of the 1988 squad, what do you expect or what are you hoping for your team today?
Well, I said the guys, they call it now, is be butterflies in the belly and we need them to just. This is the first game. Once them can just get over this umpire, I think we can have a good season.
What kind of style of football could we expect to see from Charlie Smith?
Attacking football, because we're not changing the same philosophy.
Now, who are some of the key players that you think we should watch?
Well, I don't want to be specifically like now. But we have a team. It's going to be a collective effort.
What is the mood in the camp like?
They are very excited.
What do you know about the other team?
I haven't known anything about Kingston Technical. I don't ever try to know. But we have to understand, remember, football never played for a couple of years now, so.
Yeah, so that's the coach. Let's take a look at our Digicel player to watch for Charlie Smith. That is number 9, DeMar Brown, position forward. He has no appearances yet. This is his second season for the school, and of course he'll be hoping to make up this season.
Now let's hear a little bit about Kingston Technical. They were founded in 1896. They proudly wear the colors gold and black. With 1,200 students, they hold 0 Manning Cups, but I'm sure they'll be winning that this year perhaps. Their motto is training and character.
Yeah, so I spoke to their coach earlier today, and let's hear what he had to say. Coach Charlton, a new season, opening day, how are you feeling in your team?
I'm feeling blessed, I'm feeling good about my team. I know we have put in some work over the pre-season and we're just rearing and ready to go.
Who would you say some of the key players are for your team?
Some of my key players are the number 7, number 8, number 11, number 9 and number 6.
Now, how confident are you coming up against Charlie Smith this morning?
Coming up against Charlie Smith, I'm very much confident because I know the youngsters really want to showcase them talent. So I am willing to help them showcase that today. That's why we're here.
And how was the overall mood in the camp?
Happy.
What do you know about the Charlie Smith team?
Well, what I know about the Charlie Smith team is that they have 3 remaining players from 2019. So we are actually on the same level, only knowing that we are the younger players.
What kind of football style would we expect from your team
Football
today?
style from Kingston Technical will be fast. It will be a passing football, and you can see some expression on the ball.
Let's take a look at the digital player to watch for Kingston Technical, Maquan Aldridge. This is his first season with the team, position midfielder, and he doesn't have a goal. He's yet to score one and make an appearance. But I know that this season he'll be looking forward to playing for his team and will be hoping to make a big impact.
I'm looking forward to see how Maquan performs today. Now, after the break, we'll be hearing a little bit more about the game from our commentary team, Ricardo and Chris.
189 Oldo Pro, the Center for High Performance Athletic and Educational Development. Today, the Ashenheim Stadium, home of defending Manning Cup champions and reigning Boys Champs winners Jamaica College, is the venue for a doubleheader in the Issa Digicel Manning Cup. The first match featuring Charlie Smith and Kingston Technical. Welcome wherever you are watching, and the options are many. It's a beautiful day in St. Andrew, Jamaica, 31 degrees Celsius. It's hot, I tell you what, that does not begin to describe exactly how hot it is at the moment. So many options for you to watch on SportsMax, SportsMax 2, SportsMax Plus, which you can access free of charge on the SportsMax app, CEEN TV if you're in North America, and CVM Television in Jamaica. We are back, yes, football is back. Schoolboy football in Jamaica is again in full swing. So much has changed since 2019, but what hasn't changed is the resilience, hunger and determination of boys across the width and breadth of the corporate area striving for the coveted Manning Cup. Charlie Smith have been there before. They have won this title before. The last time though was 26 years ago. These boys are looking to create their own legacy for this campaign. The officiating party as the teams meet and greet for this encounter. Ricardo Chambers alongside Chris Taylor as we get ready for battle.
Captains.
So Charlie Smith.
Wilfer Glenn Lamy will be in charge of the contest. Gilroy and Murray, his assistants. Wilfer Glenn Lamy has been around for a long time in this refereeing business. He's seen it all at this level, and he's taken charge of many of these matches. Like Chris Taylor has done analysis on many of them as well.
Yeah, very interesting contest here. Good to see Lamy back in the middle. Recently qualified cricket umpire as well, so he's added another officiating notch to his belt. Wilfer Glenn Lamy, and just growing through the pleasantries. Charlie Smith, 3-time winners of this competition. Kingston Technical have never lifted the Manning Cup, although as Christine said, they came very close in 1962 where they lifted the Walker Cup, and they have done that on 2 occasions, 1962 and 1981. Major distance between these two schools in terms of accolades. As we said, Charlie Smith, 3 Manning Cup titles, 2 Walker Cup titles to their name, 1988, 1990 and 1995.
Let's look at the starting lineup for the Charlie Smith team. Chad Green will be in goal. Christopher Wilson, Trevon Lowe, Daquan Green, Michael Miller, Carl Petgrave, Damar Brown, Harris Bailey, Kareem Griffiths, Tyree Crossman and Tevin Richards. They are coached by Eugene Williams, who was part of that 1988 winning team, and of course he spent a lot of time, Eugene Williams, as the assistant to Jerome Wade, who has vacated the head coaching position of the Charlie Smith team. How about Kingston Technical? Not a lot of Manning Cup experience in their team, only 2 players who have played at this level before. Jaeem Orr will be the man in goal. Bika Smythe, Mariam Mattis, Jaeem Bryan, Shaquan Salmon, Jadine Forbes, Kimarley Lawrence, Maquan Aldridge, watch out for him, Midwinter Robinson and Fowler. Sean Charlton, with over 20 years coaching experience behind him, is in charge of this lineup.
And Charlie Smith, they will be playing 3-4-3.